What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video for UFC 302. Sean Strickland is taking on Paulo Costa for this middleweight matchup. And it's kind of crazy to believe that Sean Strickland was a champion not even less than a year ago. And he's fighting Paulo Costa, who just lost to ROb Whittaker. And winner of this can possibly be next in line for the title shot. This sport is just so weird.
This sport is weird because you look at someone like Chito Vera, take for instance. He lost dominantly to Corey Sandhagen, then 2 fights later is fighting for a world title. Now Paulo Costa has an opportunity to beat a former world champion. But on the side of Sean Strickland, you lost a very close split decision loss to Dricus Du Plessis. Dana
Arguably won the fight.
Yeah, Dana White goes on post-fight press conference, says you won the fight, and now you got to fight the 6th guy in the division who just came off of a loss. This sport is crazy, but look at the main event. Dustin Poirier took a very, very tough fight in a fight that he probably shouldn't have took, and now he's back in a title shot, so I get where Sean Strickland is at. Nonetheless, this is going to be a great fight. I'm super excited. It's going to be 5 rounds, which is going to play a factor into this fight, but this is a prediction show. So Priest, give me your thoughts on this prediction. Paulo Costa is the plus 140 underdog, while Sean Strickland is the minus 180 favorite. So give me your thoughts on this fight and who's going to win.
Let's be honest. This fight has the full potential to be fight of the night worthy and possibly fight of the year candidate. But you look at a guy like Paulo Costa, let's be honest, dude. He is not the same. The Paulo Costa that fought Yoel Romero back in 2019 is not the same Paulo Costa as of right this second. And you look at a guy like Sean Strickland, it takes fundamentals and tactics to beat Sean Strickland. If you don't have the game plan to beat Sean Strickland, you're going to lose. And ultimately, I don't think Paulo Costa has the style nor the game plan to beat Sean Strickland in this fight. So I'm going to go ahead and say Sean Strickland all the way.
The one thing that goes with Sean Strickland is Philly shell. The Philly shell has been one of the most dominant defensive techniques you could ever adapt in boxing. Not MMA, boxing.
4-ounce gloves.
But Sean Strickland has been able to exploit the Philly shell in MMA and use it to his advantage. He's the only person I can recall in MMA history that has adapted a very heavy boxing style, and it's worked in MMA. He was a champion less than a year ago.
I tell you what, that leads right into this. If you look at a guy like Izzy, yes, styles make fights, and Izzy did not have the style to beat Sean Strickland. And I totally think Israel Adesanya is a way better fighter than Paulo Costa. I'm going to go on air and say that. So that's the only reason why I'm rocking with Sean Strickland. But you see a bunch of people trying to mimic the Philly shell nowadays.
Yeah, the Philly shell has been super dominant in boxing. And the fact that Sean Strickland has mastered it in MMA is incredible. But there's one little loophole that comes with the Philly shell, and it is the body. Paulo Costa, to win this fight, invest in the body. Use those thick, powerful legs and just freaking blast. Body kick after body kick after body kick after body kick. And I can tell you right now, this would be the biggest difference in the fight if Paulo Costa can do this. Do I think body kicks are going to win him the fight? No. But it makes Sean Strickland vulnerable. Another thing that Paulo Costa you have to do, you have Captain Eric in your corner. You have Captain Eric, who's coached Henry Cejudo, who won an Olympic gold medal and is a 2-division UFC champion. Use that wrestling. Why not? You have to make this a dirty fight. I don't care if you're going to get takedowns or not. Show the threat, show your versatility, and this is going to play a factor into Sean Strickland's head. But on the flip side, Sean Strickland's better in any way in this fight. He's the better technical boxer. He's the better kickboxer, and ultimately has some very underrated wrestling. Sean Strickland, work behind that jab, because Uriah Hall painted the perfect picture when he fought Paulo Costa. He could not miss with that jab. So Sean Strickland, to win this fight, fight behind the jab. For Paulo Costa to win this fight, blast those body kicks. I think it's going to be a great fight. I truthfully think, and I think it's going to come down to the cardio, and the cardio advantage has to be Sean Strickland. So I'm with Priest. I'm a rock with Sean Strickland. I think he's just too versatile. And like I said, the cardio is going to be the biggest difference.
And not only is the cardio going to be the biggest difference in this fight, you look at a guy like Paulo Costa who doesn't throw that much volume. And that's kind of one of Sean Strickland's weakness. You look at someone like Jared Cannonier whenever they fought. Jared didn't throw that much volume. Sean Strickland is in his best whenever there is volume being thrown. And I feel like there's going to be some hands thrown in this.
No,
so
Paulo Costa is coming down to fight. You talk about a fight that he fought ROb Whittaker. Granted, he lost, but that is a big confidence booster because you're fighting an ex-champion in a fight that you had him rock. 10 more seconds in that first round after that head kick, it might have been a different fight. He might have finished him. So I think Paulo Costa is fresh. He's active, which is something that we have not seen in a long time. We are used to the Paulo Costa who's fought maybe once a year. Now he's fighting twice in 4 months. This is a different type of Paulo Costa, but nonetheless, I'm rocking with Sean Strickland. Priest is rocking with Sean Strickland. So let us know in the comments who you guys got. And there's only one way to find out. This Saturday night on ESPN.